This is IGN. Coming up, your IGN review of the latest Pixar film, Elio. This is an IGN Daily Update special. But first, Disney's long-awaited Pirates of the Caribbean 6 will see the return of some familiar faces, franchise producer Jerry Bruckheimer has confirmed. Various plans for a new Pirates of the Caribbean movie have been floated ever since the series' fifth entry, Dead Men Tell No Tales, launched back in 2017. But a lukewarm reception to that film, and then a series of lengthy legal issues for Captain Jack Sparrow actor Johnny Depp, have resulted in the franchise being stuck in the doldrums. Now, however, plans appear to finally be coalescing around the idea of a fresh Pirates of the Caribbean story, featuring a mix of new and returning characters, though which old favorites will return remains to be seen. Speaking earlier this month on British Chat Show This Morning, Pirates of the Caribbean star Orlando Bloom said he was open to returning as blacksmith-turned-rogue heartthrob Will Turner after sailing off into the sunset with Keira Knightley's Elizabeth Swann back in 2007's Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. An array of different concepts for possible future Pirates films has been touted over the years, with reports of Disney exploring all manner of options. A key issue has been the status of Johnny Depp, who previously said he had no desire to return as Captain Jack Sparrow after Disney cut ties with the actor during a string of legal issues. And after months of rumors and searching, DC has finally selected Tom Rhys-Harries as the actor who will play legendary Batman villain and shapeshifter Clayface in the upcoming standalone DCU film. DC Studios co-CEO James Gunn announced the news when sharing a Deadline article on social media platform Blue Sky. It's a promising update for the movie, which is still finding its shape as its September 11th, 2026 release date inches closer. Clayface will be Harries' first foray into the comic book world, with the actor having previously made a name for himself with films like The Gentleman and The Return, as well as shorts like Yellowbird and Hiraeth. Viewers may also recognize the actor from TV series, such as White Lines and Suspicion. We'll learn more about how Clayface will mold his own corner in the DCU in the near future. In the meantime, you can check out everything we know about every upcoming DCU project at IGN.com. Pixar's sci-fi adventure boasts dazzling animation and even more striking emotional depth. This is your IGN review of Elio by Carlos Aguiar. Early on in Elio, archival audio of the late astronomer Carl Sagan states that humanity's interest in the cosmos takes root in finding out if we're alone in the universe. It's a question about whether or not there's intelligent life on other planets, but the deeper concern, as it relates to the latest animated movie from Pixar, is our need to know if other people have ever felt the same way we do. And if they don't, can they still love us for who we are and not who they wish we were? In Elio, this preoccupation takes the form of a wondrous sci-fi epic, in which the titular stargazing orphan, played by Jonas Kibriab, gains a friend in an unexpected place and forges a stronger bond with the aunt who adopted him after his parents died. Dazzling as its animation is, what's most striking about Elio is how it depicts the slippery feeling of yearning for something we might not even know exists. Here, that desire for belonging means traveling across galaxies to find radiantly rendered, playfully envisioned worlds and extraterrestrial life forms. Elio's curiosity about aliens is sparked when he learns about the Voyager Golden Records, the message in a bottle humanity sent into space in the 1970s. Sagan's involvement in that project in real life makes his inclusion in Elio particularly relevant. The opening scene showing this epiphany conveys a bittersweet sentiment somewhere between melancholy and hope, setting the tone for the entire movie. There's an intricate thought process behind every aspect of the production design in Elio. Just get a look at the homemade cape the main character wears, festooned with plastic cutlery and soda can tabs. The various sections of advanced technology in the Communiverse read as if they were imagined by a kid, and that's absolutely a compliment, because every element feels fantastical yet intuitive, like a hands-on exhibit at a children's museum. In fact, there might be too much cool stuff on screen. There simply isn't enough time within this 93-minute feature to fully explore the number of intriguing ideas and fun-looking alien characters it introduces. Not that the movie isn't capable of painting a whole picture from just a few glimpses. For example, Elio and Olga's Latino identity comes across in small details like a Spanish-language song on the radio or a setup in their house that seems like a Day of the Dead altar. Fortunately, there's ample room in Elio for the other main pillar of Pixarian animated whimsy, the astute sense of humor pitched at older members of the audience, best exemplified by the Communiverse's sentient user manual. Appearing as a glowing, perpetually shuffling deck of translucent cards, it contains all the secrets of the universe, even the meaning of existence. Big questions that naturally and hilariously don't interest a kid like Elio. This echo of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is but one example of how Elio toys with staples of the science fiction and horror genres, the cleverest of which puts a goofy, goopy spin on cloning. The newest movie from Pixar is an inspired effort about a boy who wants to leave Earth for a chance at belonging somewhere among the stars. With incisive humor, radiant eye-catching animation, and peculiar alien characters, there's enough entertainment value in Elio to satisfy viewers who are Elio's age or younger. But it's the heartfelt insight about universal sorrows and joys, literally and figuratively, that make this one of the studio's most poignant projects to date, even if it leaves you wishing some of its imaginative concepts and creations would have received more screen time. Elio's IGN score? 9 out of 10. That's your IGN Daily Update. My name is Tony Jackson, and if you want the latest Elio updates and more news on your favorite games and entertainment topics, make sure to visit us at IGN.com. You can also download our free app on your phone or console and subscribe to our weekly podcasts through the podcast service of your choice.
Spoken Layer.